What is good, YouTube? Warstu here with a video on DC TV. So, seeing as we're on a break, I wanted to do a top 10 best villains list. So, I've compiled a list together, and before anyone comments saying he's more powerful than him, this is my personal top 10 most powerful and most favourite villains that we've had throughout the years on CW TV. It's on the Arrowverse, but Supergirl didn't make it because they've not really had any villains. So my first pick is Vandal Savage, who appeared on Legends of Tomorrow Season 1, although I personally think he was a really good villain. The writers of Legends of Tomorrow sadly didn't really portray him in the best kind of manner. I felt like having Hawkgirl and Hawkman didn't really add to the narrative at all. So he is my number 10 pick. My number 9 pick is Savitar. And no, I don't dislike the current Season 3 Flash villain. This is just my pick. As Savitar, he just appears to be not that much of a good villain in my opinion. Yes, he is a good villain, but he just comes and goes, disappears, comes back. He's not really done anything that bad at the moment if you compare him to the rest of the list. And I just feel like he's not worthy of even hitting the top 5. So my 8th number pick is one of the biggest villains ever to the Flash. It is Gorilla Grodd, who has appeared in every season of the Flash, and I can't wait to see what he does next season. He was in the big kind of 2-part special this year when the gorillas invaded Central City. He was in Season 2, in Season 1. He's been iconic to the whole Flash series on TV. So he was worthy of higher, but there are so many cool DC villains that I want to talk about that I couldn't place them any higher than 8th. My 7th pick is Prometheus. I do feel like he is a very good villain, and the backstory is really good. I can't wait to see how this story plays out. But for me, he's only number 7. I really like how they tricked the majority of the viewers into thinking that Adrian Chase was actually going to be the vigilante. But if you watch the show properly, it was quite obvious that Prometheus was in fact going to be Adrian Chase, the DA in the current Arrow season. I really do love the star music that comes on when he throws the Star City at the kind of star that he throws people. And he's a savage. He's killed a hell of a lot of people to get redemption on Oliver Queen. Now, number 6, this is a character we don't actually physically see very often. It is King Shark, who is such an amazing character, but like Grodd, he is pure CGI, so it's very expensive to use him. So it's going to be interesting to see where we see Killer Shark next. Obviously, Killer Shark's is locked up away with Black Siren and Grodd, so it's going to be very interesting. I really like the kind of Killer Shark arc. So my top 5 we're now getting to. My number 5 is Heatwave and Captain Cold, when they were the kind of the rogues on the Flash. Them two together are amazing. The chemistry, God, the way Captain Cold talks, it was just one of the best partnerships we've ever seen on The Flash Season 3. My number 4 pick is Black Siren, who appeared on Season 2 of The Flash. She was very important to the overall Zoom storyline. She could destroy buildings with her scream. She kicked the shit into The Flash. Yes, and I know she's coming to Arrow this season, and like she's been on it. She's coming back next season, but I'm on about the Flash Black Siren, because the Black Siren on Arrow seems to be like hella weak compared to the Flash version of Black Siren. She was an awesome character on Flash. I really hope they kind of make it that strong on the Arrow, but I can't see it coming. Now, my top 3 was very, very hard. So my third best villain is the Reverse Flash. I know you could argue he is the Flash's greatest villain, but this is my personal opinion about the whole Arrowverse villains. So obviously Reverse Flash killed Barry Allen's mum. He's just the ultimate. He's the smartest villain there is. He's from the 25th century. He's just an absolute beast. We've seen him die in Legends of Tomorrow this season, but we know he will return. So Ibarth Thorn, a Reverse Flash. And my number 2 pick, it was really hard to decide between these two, but this is in the context of the CW shows, not the overall DC universe. So my second pick is my boy Slade Wilson, Deathstroke. Such an amazing villain. Season 2 of Arrow, Deathstroke made that season. He was the ultimate character, but then sadly they made him a bit weak and made Thea, aka Speedy, take him down in the latter season of Arrow. But he is coming back to Arrow this season, and I really hope they keep him strong. They keep him as a great villain, because if they didn't, they would ruin him. And my number 1 pick, you guessed it guys, it is Zoom. Zoom for me played the ultimate character. He was part of the team, tricked everyone. Then that reveal when Cisco vibed and you've seen Teddy Sears take the cowl off, the mask off, and then it was their friend who was betraying to be Jay Garrick. It just was the ultimate trump card. The ending of that season when the time race turned into Black Flash. Zoom was just the ultimate villain for me. He is my number 1 pick. I know some of you are going to argue that one number's higher than the other, but for me, Zoom is the ultimate DC CW villain. The reason I didn't pick any Supergirl villains are they don't really have any villains on that show, and it's more of a soap opera. So guys, let me know in the comments down below, who is your top 5 or maybe top 10 villains throughout the whole CW DC verse. I really enjoyed coming up with this list. If you did agree or disagree, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll catch you in another video. But first, please like, subscribe and comment if you're new, and I'll catch you in another video. Peace out guys.